We explore the outdoors for the thrill of the unknown, the freedom of the open road, the beauty of untouched landscapes, and the challenges that make every trip unforgettable. Today we will start our journey in the stunning California desert, winding our way up into rugged Sequoia National Forest mountains. There will be a few challenges along the way, but nothing we can't handle. So buckle up and join us for another incredible adventure. Straight ice. So we are going to put it in 4 low. The real question is, did Bigfoot lay this across the road? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So today is the start of a 3-day adventure. Gonna camp a couple nights. We're out here in the California desert. It's absolutely beautiful. It's about 50 degrees right now and it's quiet, nice and relaxing. We're gonna air down the tires, head up through the desert. There's some beautiful canyons we're gonna drive through. And we're gonna get up into the Sequoia National Forest where there's this meadow I wanna camp at. Last time I tried to get up there, I was with Dwayne and we couldn't get there because there was too much snow. Now this weekend, there's supposed to be some snow. Yeah, there's supposed to be some snow. So I don't know how deep the snow is gonna be, but we're gonna get up there, find out. We're definitely gonna get into some 20-degree weather. So it's gonna be a chilly one. Looking forward to taking you guys along. Here she is. Channel mascot. She's ready for the winter camping weather. She's got her jacket on. She's roaming around, not listening as usual. Come here, Daisy. Come on. Yeah. Had to let her get out and stretch her legs after a couple-hour car ride. We're gonna air down the tires, pup, so we can get going, because it's almost lunchtime. If you guys don't have a Morphlate already, go check out their website. My code will give you a discount. It's the best way to air up and air down your tires. Go check them out. The California Desert Canyon is wide open and rugged. The trails are a mix of sand, rocks, and steep hills. Tall ridges stretch across the horizon, and winding canyons are full of places to explore. video of mine in the past, it was me getting stuck up in this canyon. Oh yeah, my beanie's all weird. I didn't bring a hat because it's gonna be cold and I'm a little too warm with the beanie on right now. Anyways, this is the road that I came down after I broke my front spindle on my truck, and it just brings back memories every time I come back here. Like the turn off the highway down there, that's where the tow truck picked me up. It's good times. This road is pretty smooth. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. It's been a while since I've actually done a camping trip, believe it or not. I've just been doing day trips, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Much needed. If you're watching and you've never been camping, I encourage you to go out, and I hope my videos inspire you to get out there and explore. I planned today's route using Onyx. It's about a 140-mile route. Onyx has this snap to feature where you can click a waypoint, pretty much just click on the map where you want to go, and it builds the route for you. It's pretty awesome. If you don't already have Onyx and you want to check it out, there's a pinned comment below with the link to Onyx's website, or it's down in the description. Go check it out. You'll get 20% off. 25%, it should be 25. You get 20% off your membership. So go check it out. Onyx is pretty sweet. I've said it before, but I wish I got Onyx sooner. It's just a great mapping system. Second, if you guys miss Dwayne, leave a comment below. Tell Dwayne you miss him. I know you guys haven't seen him in a video of mine for a while, but Dwayne's coming back. He is. I actually talked to him about a week ago. So if you're watching this, Dwayne, I know you already know this, because I told you, but I miss you, buddy. And I know we'll camp soon. And we're actually going to the meadow where I've camped with Dwayne before, where Dwayne crashed his drone. And it's a beautiful meadow. I'm anxious to see if it's going to be green or not. When I was up at Kennedy Meadows, the meadows were still all brown and stuff. But we're gonna make our way through this beautiful California desert, and I'll see you guys somewhere in the near future. Driving through this desert landscape feels like pure freedom. Endless trails and open skies. And the thrill of the unknown is around every turn. On this pretty smooth graded road. Now, I did remember to not drive fast, because that's how I broke my spindle, as I was driving way too fast and I hit a dip. But yeah. Alright, so I asked you guys in the video what springs I should get in my truck. Now, I ended up getting 650-pound springs, but I haven't swapped them out yet, so I'm still driving the truck, and it's undersprung in the front, and it's riding terrible. I can't drive fast at all because it's so soft. Same with on the freeway. I have to drive really slow. I can't take turns because it's all this weight. But I do have an appointment with Beast Fab for 2 weeks from now. But I'm still out here. It's not going to stop me from going out. I really like to take advantage of longer weekends and film videos when I can, because I don't always get this time. So one day I won't have to show up to the 9 to 5, and then I could probably post twice a week. I was telling my coworkers this, actually. I could probably post twice a week if I was doing this full time, but that's not going to happen for at least a few more years. Unless crypto goes crazy, I don't know. But, yeah, we're back into the windmill section. It's pretty beautiful. I'm going to throw the drone up. I'll see you guys in a little bit, once again. It's so beautiful out here. I'm so happy to be out here. Gosh, it's going to be so great on the meadow, too. The windmills in this canyon are part of several large wind energy projects, including the North Sky River and Pine Tree Wind Power Projects, which generate hundreds of megawatts of electricity.
Homeground feels like the weight it's been lifted always. But if she leaves me there, I won't run. Please pass it on, carry me down. All you need to know is I want more, more, looking for more. I want more, more, I want more. So light, hold back the night, wait till it's right. Then you fold your hand into mine. Watch as the waves fall back into place. So don't you leave me there wanting more, more, like before. More, I want more, more, I want more.
Well, you're going to get to a point over here where it's going to tee off, and either you can go left or you can go right. I've gone both ways before. If you go left, you're going to hit the forest sooner, and it's a cool trail. It's a lot of switchbacks through the trees, and there's a creek crossing if I remember correctly. But we're going to go right and head over towards the town of Sageland, which isn't much of a town. I've seen on the map before there's like some old cemetery, but I don't think you can access it, and it's supposed to be all, well, it is all private property over there. There's a lot of private property and little houses and cabins and stuff. But we're gonna zoom over that way and get to the bottom of the mountain there, and then start making the climb up. I'm debating whether I should stop and cook some food for a little bit. I might do it because I am hungry. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. All those things really helps the channel grow. That rhymed, didn't it? It did rhyme, yeah. Man, it's a beautiful day out here. We're gonna keep on trekking. So we gotta get to the meadow so we can hang out. It's gonna be awesome. All right, we're hooking a right here. Driving through the desert, all I see are endless Joshua trees stretching towards the sky. There's no one else out here, just me, the open trail, and the quiet. I wasn't planning to stop and cook, but the hunger got to me, so I decided to pull over below the base of the mountain to cook some food. Well, we found a nice little spot on the side of the road. We're gonna cook some food. It's lunchtime. I'm freaking starving. Look who it is. You hungry, Daisy? You want some steak? You gotta stay in the truck, buddy. Why is that? 'Cause you like to roam, buddy. You like to roam. Don't worry. You'll get some steak. You want some steak? Dang, you're chilling. Look how happy you are. Look how happy you are. Oh yeah. Say hi to the viewers. Oh man, I'll leave that door open for you so you can bathe in the sun there, little buddy. Beautiful day, huh? Potatoes aren't the fastest meal ever. It's gonna take a good 15-20 minutes probably to cook those down. But we're gonna add a little steaks, little steaks, little steak, little onions, little cilantro, a little steak and potatoes. Not a bad meal. Nice spot. There's nobody out today. That's all I gotta say about that. Man, what a meal. Got a steak, some smaller potatoes, half an onion, one whole avocado, which isn't all here, but I'm gonna add it in as I eat more down here. And really good, man. Really good. It's a quiet day out here.
I'm gonna finish this food, get packed up, and head up the hill.
Sageland was once a booming mining town in the California desert, but today almost nothing remains. Built in the 1860s, it was full of promise, saloons, shops, and fortune seekers. Now it's just scattered ruins and whispers of the past, slowly fading into the dust. Was delicious. Absolutely delicious. Since the new year, really been trying to eat real foods. So I haven't been eating much of anything in a package. It's been all what you guys are seeing me eat lately. Real foods. I heard someone say that if you go to the grocery store and you shop on the outside aisles only, normally it's all real foods or whole foods. It's been pretty delicious. I actually did a 19-hour. I know I mentioned intermittent fasting in another video, and a couple of you guys commented that you guys do it too. Today it was longer than planned. I hit 19 hours, and now I feel like I have so much energy now that I ate that food. It's pretty awesome. I've been through here before, and I'm trying to film sections that I haven't filmed. But yeah, there's I thought there would be snow right here, and there's no snow. I was curious if there's got to be snow where we're going today too, but honestly, I'm kind of glad there's no snow, because we're cruising on these roads and the shocks are so soft. It's pretty wild. But I'm still having issues with my camper batteries. I mean, the fridge runs, but it's whenever I try to use the diesel heater, which draws a lot of power at the initial startup, I'm having issues. Like when I was in Death Valley, none of my stuff was working. My fridge stayed on. But I need to invest in probably new batteries. I actually pulled one of the batteries out, and I just have one battery now. So I thought maybe that would fix it, but I don't know. So the problem would be the voltage is fine, but it can't handle the draw. Something like that. When it's cold, especially. So, but I know a lot of batteries don't work when it's cold. So, if you have any recommendations that don't include buying the $2,000 Dakota lithium battery, which is what I want to do. I think it's like a 300 amp hour battery. Throw one of those back there and then call it a day. Maybe insulate it with something. Be a good idea. Maybe throw some insulation around it. Probably a good idea. We're gonna keep on going. I haven't seen one person all day on the trail. I saw some guy drive by. He's probably one of the property owners down there out of Sageland. But we're gonna keep on driving here and enjoy the forest. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. These trails go on for miles. Today we'll cover 50, but over 3 days we'll explore new trails in unseen places. The adventure is just getting started. This area was once a bustling ranching hub. Settled in the late 1800s, the town grew around agriculture and livestock, with ranchers driving cattle through these lands. Today, remnants of that history still stand, like the old livestock corral I saw. Well, about 4 or 5 months back, I want to say, there was a fire up here. So there was a sign back there that said, entering the burned area. Now, I'm hoping that the meadow didn't get burned. I remember looking at a map, and it looked like the fire came right up to the meadow. But I want to say Dwayne told me the meadow was okay. Ain't that right, Dwayne? Going back to the meadow. Well, I want to ask you guys another question. I feel like having conversations like this, even though we're not talking face to face, it's good, because it gives you guys something to comment about. So, I'm going to ask you guys, what have you been watching on YouTube? Like your top 3 channels you've been watching. I've been watching, there's little tiny patches of snow. Not very much, which is fine with me. I've been watching lately Primal Outdoors and Soft Roading the West. Good channels. They're up in the PNW. Great stuff. And of course, Storytell Now. Definitely been watching some Storytell Now. But we're gonna keep on driving here. We did about 50 miles today, which is pretty good. got maybe another 5 miles and we'll get to the meadow and put the feet up, let Daisy run around a little bit, and hopefully enjoy a green meadow and not a brown meadow. Driven past here but never stopped. Cold Springs. It's pretty cool. There's some water coming out of the ground. So if you run out of water, you're not by a creek, you could stop right here and get some water. The sign right here, it says boil for 5 minutes before use. It's a pretty informative sign. I like it. Boil water. Unless you run out of hot chocolate, unless you spill your water when you're making hot chocolate, and then you don't boil water. Do you guys get the joke from a past video? I got comments. They're like, how come you don't boil water? And it's cause I was 30 minutes from my house and I wasn't camping. That's why. Anyways, we're almost there. 1 mile to go.
Show you guys, look at this. It's just straight ice.
So we are gonna put it in 4 low. Go very slow, make it down to the canyon. Well, I almost didn't bring the chainsaw today, but here he is. The real question is, did Bigfoot lay this across the road because his home is on this meadow? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Thinking cutting these notches off the side, that way I can roll them easier. Whew. I just gotta start cutting here. I need some chain oil. Well, there's that. Well, look at there. That's a log. And it done fall on the road. So I don't need to cut this one, but just doing the forestry work, you know? This one's real thick. I got an 18-inch bar. It looks like it's taking up all the blade here. Move the camera over here so you can see if it's poking through the other side. It's a big tree. It is a big tree. Right, it's gonna fall and roll towards you guys. And my camera's gonna go flying down a hill. Alright, so here's a little comparison. 18-inch bar. It's about 18 inches. Pretty wild. This thing kicks butt. But Greenworks Pro. Link in the description if you want to check it out. I saw this in Unwinding Roads video. So thanks, Teddy. This thing works awesome. And I just noticed that it kind of matches the high-vis hoodie. Not planned at all. So if you want a high-vis hoodie, they're on the website. Go grab one. Now, I didn't walk down and go check out to see if there's more fallen trees, but I could see right in front of me, there's stuff that looks like I could probably move it by hand. So hopefully no more fallen trees and we can get down there. All right, well, threw all the wood to the side. I'm gonna go over this little branch right here. All right. And I grabbed some of the wood because it was dry, good firewood. So all that work, I took 4 logs. I only took some small ones because that's what would easily fit in the back of the topo topper. But that was a little excitement, you know. Pretty cool to use the saw again. And that 18-inch bar can cut through an 18-inch log. It's pretty awesome. Well, for sure nobody's gonna be down there since there was logs. Positive vibes, there's no more logs. Drive straight down to the meadow. But I'm just thinking maybe those logs on the side of the road, maybe it was an angry Bigfoot. I've camped there before, but on the other side of the meadow there is another spot. Since there's no one here, I get to get the pick, which is pretty cool. On that side, that spot has some sun right now, so it's another reason to go over there. I want to say this one has a little porta potty, that one doesn't, but this one that I'm going to has a table, which I might use. The meadow is looking brown, which is okay. What's cool is that there's a light layer of, I want to call it snow, but it's more like ice on the ground, but it's still beautiful. And there's nobody here. So let's go enjoy this spot. You guys see me slide there? This ice is pretty crazy. So this is a great spot with the fire pit, but right over there, the ice ends, and it's right next to this old barrel, and there's a creek running through there. So we're gonna go hang out with the sound of the creek after. Yeah. That one's buried. Leave it better than you found it. well, I kind of used the barrel a little bit to kind of level out. I don't know how level I am, but there's a creek here and they got pipes running through here. And the pipes are spraying water, and it looks like there's a mini glacier. There's one here. There's a bigger one over there. Let's go look at it. Check it out. Pretty cool. There's a creek that runs through here. You can imagine when this is all green how beautiful it must be. But this is what I was talking about. Look at this. Look at that right there. I don't have a zoom lens. Pretty cool. This is what I was talking about. Sound of the water. What do you guys think this is? Just a barrel to store water? It's pretty cool nonetheless. Those icicles are pretty cool. Definitely water in there. Alright. It says, don't drink the water. It's good to know. Man, this is a beautiful spot. Nice little mini fall there. Man. There we go. Eesh. This thing's a little tricky to get on, but we got firewood. We're gonna get the fire going. It's almost 5 p.m. I think I got enough bundles here. I'm gonna give this a try. Now, this I leave in my glove box. It's a fire starter. So you fill this up with rubbing alcohol, and then it's got some flint on the side. And it's like a match here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool survival tool. So if I don't have a lighter for some reason, I've always got this in my glove box. I also carry like that emergency fire starter stuff, those little cubes that catch on fire. But I'm gonna see if I can find some dry pine leaves and start the fire with this thing, just to mix it up. I was tempted to cheat, but I would never do that to myself or you guys. I said I'm gonna get this going without the torch. But if you guys want to support the channel, this is my brand of butane torches. You can buy it on Amazon or on my website. The butane's sold separately, but it works great. We're gonna try not to use it. Where's my lighter? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right, let's try this again. Let's try the lighter again. All right. Yeah, these pine needles, they're wet. You can see how much this is smoking. But should I try to mix it up, you know? Do something a little different. That fire feels good. Goodness. Alright. Ooh. It officially feels like camp. Well, I said camp. I said it felt like camp because I had the fire going, but now that I got the hot chocolate, definitely feels like camp. It's a little bit after 5, it's like 10 after 5. I'm thinking I'm gonna put the drone up, see if we got a sunset. On the menu for dinner tonight, I got a steak. It's like, I need to eat it because it's gonna go bad. Even though I had steak and potatoes for lunch. I think we're gonna do a little steak and eggs. A little steak and eggs for dinner. Oh man, this fire is so nice. It's an exciting day. Covered about 50 miles. Mostly on the dirt. It's really cool. Started out in the desert. Made our way into the Sequoia National Forest. Had one little roadblock. Had to cut that tree down. It's pretty cool. The chainsaw kicked some major butt. Now we're here, next to a creek, on a meadow, and we're waiting for Bigfoot. Every little noise. No, I'm just kidding. I think we're good. I was really close to the fire right there. I think we're good. You know? It's funny, if you watch any Bigfoot stuff like on YouTube, I feel funny that I'm even talking about it, but as I was cutting the wood, it was like wood knocking. If you know what wood knocking is. Yeah. So I was calling them in. Actually, I'm not making this up. When I got to camp, when I was over by the fire pit over there, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but as I walked up, I kind of got the heebie-jeebies. And then I was just like, I mean no harm. I'm gonna leave the forest better than I found it. I'm just here to film a video and enjoy the outdoors because that's my passion. Nobody said anything back, but if there's something out there, I think they probably heard me. You guys heard me again, right? Someone in the comment section of that video, they told me to like leave food as like a gift or something. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to leave food out. But yeah, I got a lot of comments on that video, and there's a lot of Bigfoot believers out there. So, you know, cheers to the Bigfoot believers. Cheers to a hot fire and some warm hot chocolate. The night's young. We're gonna throw the drone up, see if we can get some cool shots. Maybe I'll tell you about the area, and we'll get dinner on here in a little bit. Cheers.
I know the lights are out, I know it's getting late, but you're still young and we're wide awake. I've never seen a sky this damn bright, so don't go home, it just ain't right. I got a good idea, I got a wild hair, there's a little spot and we can meet you there. Take the only road straight out of town until you see the fire. Baby, don't slow down, 'cause we'll be up all night, keeping up the moon. I just wanna dance, baby, dance with you. We gon' scream and shout until sunrise. We won't close it down, we'll be up all night. Baby, grab some beers and we'll grab guitars. Tell all your friends and we'll ride the stars. We'll gas the fire, try to make it last, and we'll sing it up, and you can shake your ass, and we'll be up all night.
Well, we made a lot of food. Not sure it's gonna fit in the bowl here. We'll find out. I'm definitely gonna try to eat all of this. This is enough for two. You know? Oh man. So we're gonna put avocado on top of this. We'll save some for Daisy. Just don't want to give her any onions because according to one of you guys, onions aren't good for dogs. So thank you to whoever told me that. I know Daisy does eat grass. She seems fine. Man, that is heavy. That is heavy. Alright. I know it's not pretty, you guys, but I'm just trying to get it on the plate. Okay, you guys saw I cut some pretty avocados earlier today, so if I'm not filming, that's usually what I do. I just throw it on. We're gonna add a little pepper, you know, just a little bit of pepper here, and then we're gonna add a little garlic hot sauce, you know. Gosh dang it. Doesn't that look amazing? Looks pretty amazing. Alright. Well, we're here. We got a hearty dinner. Heavy dinner. Gosh dang it. This looks amazing. Man. It's gonna help keep me warm tonight. The pepper, the hot sauce, the onions. Delicious. Delicious. These are insulated bowls. My buddy Jeff, LFG, Overland, told me about them. You can get them on Amazon. I have them listed on my website, or just go on Amazon, look up like insulated bowls. I think they're called like ice cream bowls or something like that. But yeah, they work good. Keep the food warm, especially in cold weather. So well, I gotta say, I've been doing some of the best cooking that I've ever done on the channel. Not sure if it's the Scottle. The Scottle probably helps. For sure it helps. I've said it before, it makes the food taste better. But gosh damn, LFG, I'm catching up to you, man. I mean, last time I made you tacos, buddy, I think you were impressed. Or at least you didn't think they sucked, which is a big improvement from how I used to cook. Anyways, if you guys made it this far, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'll see you guys next Sunday. We're going to continue the adventure. We're going to head north towards Lake Isabella, get up in the mountains, over near Kennedy Meadows. Yes, that place. Not the exact place where the weird things happen, but pretty close by. So, thank you guys again for watching. Thank you to all my patrons who support me every month. You guys literally blow me away. I appreciate you all so much. Can't wait to share tomorrow's adventure with you. You're gonna have to wait until next week. I'll see you guys then. Every morning, Daisy wakes up with a wagging tail, always happy to start the day. But when we're camping, it's different. She's even more excited.
Morning, y'all. It's dangerous around here. Daisy's shivering. She somehow got out of her jacket. Yeah, we're gonna start the truck. Get her in there. Man, slept like a baby. Sound of the water is nice. It's beautiful out here. Most importantly, we gotta get this little puppy warm.
Camping has this way of resetting our circadian rhythm, bringing us back into sync with nature's clock. The fresh air, the natural light, it all helps us find our balance. And when you're sleeping next to a creek, the sound of the flowing water adds an extra layer of calm. I'm sure some of you are wondering why you never see me drinking coffee on the channel. Don't worry, I'll talk about that another time. But more importantly, make sure to grab your own Johnny Taco Outdoors mug on johnnytacooutdoors.com.
Chilly morning. 32, 31.8. We're gonna finish packing up. I usually try to pack up everything before I go to bed. Just gotta put away the diesel heater, close up the camper. We'll be on the way. leaving camp. This is an amazing spot. If you are a patron of mine, I'm gonna share this whole route on my Patreon. So if you want to check out this spot, become a patron. And yeah, so the plan today is we're going to head north. We have about an 89 to 90 mile route planned today. We're gonna head towards Lake Isabella and then head up into the Kennedy Meadows area. And we're also, so like most of this trail today is gonna be all brand new, so it should be pretty interesting. We're gonna drive along it's too early, I can't talk. We're gonna drive along the Kern River, which I've never been up that way, so it should be pretty fun. So let's get going.
As I drive away, I feel lucky to have had the meadow all to myself. No crowds, just nature. These are my favorite trips, the ones where it's just me in the wild.
Tiny turnout right here. I thought I'd pull up because there may be a view. It would be a decent place to camp, but then I noticed there's a little memorial over here. So we're gonna go check it out. No idea who it's for. It says January 12th, 1964, it looks like, to sometime in 2018. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm sure whoever it is, they probably like to spend time up here, so rest in peace. What a great place to be remembered. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Now, all over this trail that we're going to hit today, besides the very end where we're planning on camping, we could camp somewhere else. We don't know. We'll find out. All this is brand new trail, which makes it super exciting, so let's get on the road.
Life is all about the moment we're in right now. We can't change the past, and the future isn't promised. So we have to make the most of today. Seeing this memorial is a powerful reminder. One day our time will run out. But until then, we should live fully, appreciate every adventure, and never take a single moment for granted. this area is the area that burned. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's pretty burned, but it doesn't look like charred like my local forests are. I don't know, maybe it'll get worse as we keep heading down here. Nobody out on the trail this morning. My truck's been saying it's 27 degrees, but it always says it's colder than I think it actually is. I think it's about maybe 37. It's probably up to like 39 right now, so it's not too cold. But we're gonna head into town. The town is Boatfish, however you say it. Oh yeah, it's definitely more burned here. Wow. Pretty wild. Yeah, we're gonna head into town, get some gas. Maybe the town will have some cool things. Maybe not. We're gonna drive past Lake Isabella, which I've never been there, so we're gonna check that out. And it's probably still too early for lunch. And then we're gonna follow the Kern River up. Should be a great time. Let's keep on going. Up ahead, I could see the amazing views of Lake Isabella, and I knew I was getting closer. Just aired up the tires, so we're gonna have a lot of pavement, more than I realized, to get to the next area we're gonna camp. But there's a ghost town up ahead. It's called the Silver City Ghost Town. I was looking at pictures on Google Maps and it looks pretty cool. There's also a Shell gas station right after that, so we are going to get some gas after that. But I'm pretty excited to check out this ghost town. Not sure how old it is, what the history of it is, but let's go find out. We're exploring right now. It's pretty fun. And the plan is to go find a spot on the lake and make some lunch, which I'm pretty excited about. So I've never cooked this on the channel, so stick around to see what we're cooking. And it looks like someone's behind me. They're gonna have to wait because we got a ghost town to check out. We're pulling right in. Alright. And they're open. Let's go check this out. Silver City Ghost Town isn't a real town, but a collection of historic buildings from all over the Kern Valley. Each structure has a story, some dating back to the 1800s when miners, ranchers, and outlaws roamed this land. Walking through here, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, the creak of the old wooden floors, the distant clang of blacksmith tools,
the low murmur of voices long gone. These buildings were saved from destruction, moved here to preserve the history of the Wild West. There's an old general store, a saloon, even a jail cell that once held criminals of the frontier. Some say the spirits of those who once lived here never left. Paranormal investigators claim to have seen shadows, heard whispers, even felt a presence following them.
This place is super cool. The two structures next door to us, the post office and the general store, are actually from the town that I drove through yesterday, which is pretty crazy. There's a lot to check out. Gotta keep on going.
Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's something about this place that makes you stop and appreciate the past. These walls have seen hard times, wild times, and everything in between. And standing here now, surrounded by history, it's a reminder of how much things have changed, but also how some stories refuse to be forgotten.
This is creepy. There's a coffin there. Looks like a church pew. Piano. If this was a church, it's a pretty creepy one. Oh, what do you guys think? Is that where the bells were at? I didn't see any bells. Nope. There's no bells. This looks like the saloon. Pretty cool. Look at this. Alright. Probably one of the coolest ghost towns I've ever been to. If you guys have been to a ghost town, comment below. Tell me what ghost town it was. There's a ghost town I went to as a kid, but I want to make it back there because I didn't really get to explore it. I think I was like 5 or 6. But it's Bodie Ghost Town. One of these days when I'm off the 395, we'll make it back up there.
Silver City Ghost Town is a fascinating relic from California's gold mining days. In the 1850s, miners flooded the Kern Valley after gold was discovered along the Kern River.
I thought those were real people for a second. Did it scare you guys too? Or was it just me? Okay, this looks like the saloon. I don't know what that was over there, but this looks like a saloon because we got the bar, tables. Pretty cool.
Miners used panning, sluicing, and eventually hard rock mining to search for gold, creating bustling camps in towns like Keysville. But as the easy gold was mined out, many people moved on, and the towns faded into history.
Sign in the logbook here. Good times. Well, over here by the boat launch, I was just looking at Google, and it appears there is a little trail that jets out onto the water. So that is where, is it stream? Yeah, this is steep right here. So put it in first gear. We are aired back up. We're sliding a little bit. All right, this looks perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Wanted a view of the lake, and I wanted some good food, which is coming very soon. I think this is a man-made lake. That's just my guess. Not 100%. Okay. So yeah, there's some dispersed camping areas over on my right. And there's not that many people. There's only a few vehicles. But let's drive to the end of this, see how it looks. It's pretty awesome out here.
Lake Isabella, nestled in the Sierra Nevada foothills, has a rich history. Originally home to the Kawasu Native Americans, the area was transformed in the 1950s with the construction of the Lake Isabella Dam. The dam created the reservoir, providing water, irrigation, and flood control for the region. Today, Lake Isabella is a vital resource for surrounding communities, but it also holds traces of the past. From Native American sites to old mining camps, it's a place where history, nature, and recreation come together.
What an awesome spot. We're right on the lake. There's a bunch of birds. You probably can't hear them. But we're gonna cook a little breakfast. So we got some eggs. Ooh, I forgot I had something. Look what I got, you guys. It's not a banana. I got a plantain. We're gonna have seriously the best meal we've ever had on the channel. We got beef chorizo. Got onion. We got potatoes. We got avocado. We're gonna make the best meal, the best breakfast meal, maybe even the best meal I've ever made on the channel. Oh yeah. Let's get the scuttle set up. Look who's running around. She loves the beach. I need to take her to the beach more often. She was just running on the shore. Look at her. Look at that. Look how excited she is. Don't really have to worry about her too much here. She heard something. What do you think, Daisy? Come here. Say hi. Say hi to the people, Daisy. Say hi. Can you shake? Can you shake? Daisy, you want steak? Can you shake? Oh, good girl. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. We're trying to hit that 20,000 subscriber mark. We're getting close. Appreciate it. Like the video, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I'm starving, so we're gonna make some food. Well, my camera blew over. That's not good. Luckily, I've got a filter over the ND filter, so I got like double protection from the lens. The lens is still working fine, so I'll just buy a new filter. I don't want to give away what filter I'm using, so that's why I'm not mentioning it, but I want to say those are only like maybe 60 bucks, so shouldn't be too bad. I may just pull off the filter for the rest of the trip, but it's on right now and it's all scratched up. You guys probably can't even see it, so it is what it is. The lid of the Tumbo Tusk is about to blow off, and I just remembered a storm is gonna come in. Jeez, we're gonna cook here real fast. First time using the kit here. Worked really good. There's still scratches on here. I'll probably end up ordering another one, but it cleans the dirt off without scratching it more, which is pretty cool. Well, what went from a relaxing time on the beach just got a little crazy because there's a storm coming in. There's no rain in the forecast, but the waves are getting a little more wild, and those are dark clouds behind me. So I had to move the scuttle on the other side of the truck because the wind was blowing the lid off of the scuttle. So we got the wind, we got this camera lens. Oh, it's all foggy. Can't believe my camera blew over. At least the lens. Oh, and we're on manual focus, so now we're back in focus. Man, crazy. So I'm literally just trying to throw this food together really fast. That way we can eat the best meal I've ever made. Just trying to make some lunch, guys. The wind, it was just sprinkling. Yeah, there's a crazy rainstorm that's gonna be here probably in the next 10 minutes. It was just sprinkling, so I literally threw the camera in the truck, and I'm like trying to cook, you know? Overland problems. Look at this. Yeah, the wind's picking up. You guys can see, I don't know if you can see the dark clouds over there. Right here. Looks like it's raining over there. But hopefully my camera isn't broken. My camera lens appears to be focusing good. I think we're okay. we're okay. But yeah, so we got the Scottle on high over here. Look at this cool camp spot though. Gotta come back here and camp sometime. Water, truck. All right, let's go finish this food. I was excited to cook up those plantains. They'd be perfect with breakfast food. But I think what we're gonna do is cook them for dessert tonight. Since they are sweet and freaking delicious. But yeah, food's almost done. I made a lot of food, so I'm thinking that maybe I'm gonna fill 2 bowls full of food and then see if I could eat all of it. Can I do it? I don't know. It's gotta be good though. You guys saw I cooked up a whole square of chorizo, probably like 5 small potatoes, pretty good amount of egg whites. The egg shortage, you know? If you guys know about the egg shortage. Yeah, Sprouts didn't have eggs, so I went to the other Sprouts and they only had egg whites, but I'm glad they had egg whites because it's gonna make this meal delicious. For a second I thought I was gonna pop open the camper because I do have pans and I do have a stove in there. So, but I think we're gonna be okay. So let's get this meal done. Wow, this looks amazing. All right. Uno. Daisy will not be eating all of this. There's no way. It's too greasy. Tons of onion. I'm not joking. I haven't eaten today. I'm gonna try to eat all this. It's a lot of food. Twice a day. Eat twice a day. Try it. Put the avocado in here. Alright. Boom, boom. Boom. It's not pretty. It's gonna taste awesome. There it is. Alright. Give it a try. Oh yeah, that's good. I feel like if I eat all this chorizo, it's a definite stomach ache. There's 2 planes. They're flying side by side. No, there's 3. I bet it's crazy windy up there. That's why they're like flying back somewhere together. It's pretty weird that they're flying together though. First bowl, done. Let's start the second bowl. Pretty spicy. It's gone. I'm gonna pack up the truck, get off this beach, head up to the mountains, do some more camping. Let's go. Well, we are driving along the North Fork of the Kern River. It's pretty exciting, you guys. I've never been here. There's a bunch of campgrounds, there's not many people camping at them. I saw the camp host and like 2 other people at this one that I just passed. But we're gonna keep driving. There's an overlander van behind me. I don't know why I ate all that food. I mean, I didn't want to waste it, but man, I'm feeling it now. I really want to get the drone up if there's a safe place for me to do it. I never drive and fly my drone at the same time. That is illegal. I am always using the follow feature, or someone's driving for me. Alright, well, we're driving past Camp 3 campground right now, and it didn't look open. It looked closed. We got a 44-minute drive from where we're at right now to the turnoff. We're gonna go up here a ways, and we're gonna hit Sherman Pass Road, which takes you into Kennedy Meadows, but we're gonna take a road before then. Go explore some old cabins. So, for those of you who are watching, or for those of you who are watching and you ask, where is that? Can you send me the coordinates? I find a lot of these places by watching other people's videos, searching on Google Maps, because normally they say where they're at. Like right now I'm telling you, I'm at the North Fork of the Kern River. I just passed Kernville, and I'm heading up the canyon here to Sherman Pass Road. So you have point A and you have a point B, so you know where I'm at right now, right? I'm somewhere between those 2 places. And I just named the campground back there. So if you would take the time, I know most of you guys watching don't ask for coordinates, which I don't mind, but I don't share them publicly, and the reason is because that's how a lot of places get overran, right? YouTube, social media. I do share routes and coordinates with my patrons, but it's a very select few of people. Right now I have 30 patrons. So, yes, that's it. Hopefully that didn't sound like a rant. I don't think I sounded too mad, right? I'm not really mad about it at all. I'm not really mad about any negative comments that I get either, because it's still engagement. So if you watch an entire video and you're one of those people that comment, like, out of the whole 30, some of my videos are 30 or 40 minutes, and then people comment like, hey, you know, your diesel fuel can should be yellow. It's like, I don't get it. It's a select group of people that they all do the same thing. They comment, like, out of the whole video, they pick out something and they just say that. And it's like, you could say that and then maybe say, hey, I like the video too, but no. I don't know. None of it upsets me, not even a little bit. And I will leave them up. I will leave all negative comments up. So go ahead, leave a negative comment. A lot of my regular viewers will reply to your negative comment. And it's very, I don't want to say it's entertaining, but it is what it is. That's just part of the beast of the internet, YouTube, and social media. There's always going to be people that say negative things, but it's all good. Don't really care. I like making videos, and I'm going to keep making videos, even if my stomach hurts because I ate too much food. Alright, well, I feel like this video and the last one, I'm doing a lot more talking. I don't know. Tell me if I'm talking too much. So up until this point, I would leave my talking like 30 seconds, I want to say. Most of the time. 30 seconds max. But we're trying something different. And the river is beautiful. Let's see if we can fly some drone.
The North Fork of the Kern River is one of California's hidden gems, known for its crystal clear waters and rugged beauty. It flows through the Sierra Nevada, offering stunning views and incredible spots for fishing and whitewater rafting. It's a wild, untamed river that truly captures the essence of California's wilderness.
be honest with you guys. I was gonna try to skip most of this four-wheel drive trail, and I thought this would just be an easy road, but it appears to say four-wheel drive only. And this is where the cabins are at, and I'm really, it's tempting. It really is tempting. It's pretty fresh powder too here. I'd probably grip up, but I'm not trying to get stuck by myself. I'm really not. I'm really not. So let's see. I mean, I feel like if I keep going up, it's just gonna all be snow anyway. So I gotta make a decision here. Either I go back down or go back up and find a spot that's not crazy, because I'm not gonna risk it. No, not gonna do it.
At 7,000 feet, the views were incredible. The light breaking through the clouds made everything look amazing, shining down on the mountains and valleys below.
Let's go, bros. All right, we're recording now. Nobody has been up on this part of Sherman Pass Road for a while. And I say that because there's no tracks in the snow here. I imagine this is pretty... Oh man, I really don't want to slide. I really don't want to slide. It very well could be just ice. Imagine driving down this though. All the people that live in like states that snow all the time, they're like, that's nothing. Freaking wuss. Well, I'm by myself, so I'm not trying to get in a pickle, okay? I've toned it down a little bit. I don't go exploring the snow by myself anymore. Okay, those days are done. I learned my lesson. You get that one? Only me and a few friends understand that joke. Alright, we're almost to the trailhead. We're gonna air down the tires and make our way, see how much snow there is. The whole mountain in front of me it's not covered, but it's like splotchy. Well, let's just have to wait and see. So we aired down to 15 psi. I was testing out how slippery it was back there and just hitting the gas, hitting the brakes, and I was sliding even coming around a turn back there. I was losing traction, and it's not deep snow, but the problem is there's a layer of ice underneath this, and there's a layer of ice, and then there's like an inch of fresh powder. So obviously the ice ain't gonna give me any traction, but we're gonna keep going a little bit a ways. The weather forecast is supposed to be we're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow up here, and so it's not super concerning. It looks like it's getting deeper right here. Oh yeah, this is just straight ice, dude. I am sliding. My wheels are literally just sliding. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I've officially decided I'm gonna turn around. It's not worth it for me. Actually, right where I aired down my tires, there's a nice little roundabout. And if I was with somebody else, see, I'm trying to make excuses. If I was with someone else, I probably would keep going. But see, and now it's just pavement. Decisions. So I've got to drive a ways. Let me see if I can calculate it right now with Onyx. Hold on. Build route. Okay, 3 miles. Yeah, it's a little ways. 7.7. Okay, so I'd have to go about 9 miles to get to the turnoff. And then at the turnoff, it's probably going to be thick snow anyways. I got to make a decision here. It's... Is it snowing? Okay, there's some light snow coming down right now. So I gotta make a decision here by myself, okay? I'm being a little wuss because I've been stuck in the snow too many times. Even though I'm on a road, ice and sliding doesn't sound like a good time. So I'm gonna keep going up a little bit more. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna keep going up a little bit more and just see how it is. And next time you guys see me, either I'm going to be back down at the turnoff where I aired up, or we're going to be at the turnoff for where I want to go explore. So stay tuned. I've stopped a couple times now and I've debated turning around. As long as it doesn't get any thicker, I'll be okay. But I don't know. If it gets any deeper, I'm going to turn around, because it's just straight ice underneath. It'd be nice to just get through all this, but it's already 4 p.m. and I'm not trying to, I don't even want to say it. So I'm going to keep on trucking through here. It's getting deeper for sure, and I'm sliding. So, yeah, we'll see where I end up here. I might end up turning around right now. Just to show you guys how icy it is. I was on the brakes and I was sliding. Oh yeah, it's straight ice underneath. Look at that. I'm sliding. It's just straight sliding. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get out with the handheld and show you guys the ice. I can't even step on it without sliding, but look at this. It's bad. Oh shoot. It's just straight ice, all of it. You can even see the shimmer on it over there. Yeah, I'm not going any further. Not gonna do it. Look at that, it's just straight ice. That is not dirt, that is ice. I'm gonna turn around here best I can and get back to a safer spot. So there's this nice wide open spot right here with a bathroom. But I walked over there and there's ice underneath there too, and I don't even want to deal with it, you know, because there's always the chance that I drive over there and I end up sliding and there's a drop on the other side. So I'm gonna make my way down somewhere very slowly and carefully. I'm aired down to about 15 and find a safer spot. Just not worth it. I feel like I used to be a little crazier, you know, venturing off by myself, but I learned my lesson. I'll catch you guys down there somewhere. found a spot. Came back to where I aired down right here, next to the snow plow actually. Here's a porta potty there. I'm not sure if it's open or not. The view here is insane right now. The sun's setting and it's casting this crazy light over the mountains in front of me that are semi-covered in snow. And by the way, that four-wheel drive trail, I can see it from here and it's incredibly steep. Let me turn around the camera. All right, so I was gonna pick up the trail right about there somewhere, but this is the trail. See that? That would have been a very bad idea. But this is a great idea. Right off the side of the road. So if there is any issues, which there shouldn't be, besides maybe my camper battery not working because it's cold, which means I'll have no diesel heater. But it worked fine last night, but it wasn't as cold. Last night, I forget, I think it was about like 37. Yeah, it was freezing. It was freezing for sure. But right now it's in the 20s. For sure it's in the 20s. My truck says 27. It's probably not even 27. It's probably like 32 right now. But it's nice to be back in the snow. I think my autofocus is doing something weird. And I'm gonna set up my fire pit, my pop-up fire pit right here, where there's already kind of a fire pit, and get a fire going. This is why I get out and explore right here. It's beautiful.
Camping in winter has this incredible vibe. The crisp air, the peaceful silence, and the stunning views make it feel like you're in your own world.
It's frozen. My pin is frozen. It's frozen. Oh yeah, it was frozen. I haven't been in the snow in a long time. Pretty cool. Alright. Slippery. I think it's definitely gonna snow on us. Weather.com said 1 to 3 inches. Be pretty cool. I would just need some more traction in the morning when I head back down the mountain. There's not too much snow starting from here, which is good. It's better that way. I need to get a fire going. sunset is getting wild behind me. Epic fail. Will I leave it in the video? Probably. There we go. Now it's getting all wet with snow. If you guys have any advice how to cut wood in the snow, let me know. Let me know. That pop-up fire pit's pretty awesome though. There we go. It's probably enough to get it started. Don't have any really small pieces, but this torch probably do the trick. If you want one of these torches, go check them out on my website, johnnytacooutdoors.com. I get this fire started, and man, I got another 20 minutes before the sun falls behind the far mountain over there. The sunset's probably only gonna get more beautiful as the sun sets. Awesome. If you guys are watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Like the video, give it one of these, and comment below. Anything, just say anything. It helps YouTube push my videos out, and I appreciate all you guys who are watching. This isn't the end of the video. Stick around, there's gonna be some Coco Mojo for sure, and we're gonna see, I put it in the snow. We're gonna get this fire going, all right? This thing's a camping hack right here, all right? Just gonna set it here, let it cook for a few minutes. Well, we used up all the hot chocolate. Man, the clouds are crazy over there. It's nuts. Definitely need a restock. I wish this Coco Mojo wasn't so dang expensive. It is. But it tastes pretty good. It's low in sugar, which is cool also. These are the coolest lights if you film YouTube videos, because they're so portable. If it's dark, you can use them to talk. And they're magnetic, so you can't see from here, but I slap them on the bed. You know? Perfect spot. Or you could just put them anywhere that's metal. Not the camper. It's aluminum, but you know, it's got too much ice on it, but you get the point. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. My fire's struggling. Let's go help it out.
I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show. And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this?
Well, oh man, that is delicious. Woo! Oh my gosh. Well, got a sad fire over here, but I've been working and doing stuff over there, so I'm trying to warm the camper up so that the camper battery stays warm. On the red arc system, I can see that the battery temperature is now 54 degrees. So how I warmed it up, I put the buddy heater in there, and before the buddy heater it was like 45, and that's down below and the heat rises, so I think it's helped. I also have the truck running to charge the camper battery, even though it's probably all the way charged, but that's another thing I've been troubleshooting. Yeah, still have some kinks to work out, but sponsored by Wifing It. Let me slow down for a second. Let me rewind. I get smoked out. Sponsored and wifey. See, I can't talk. Maybe I shouldn't even say it. Sponsored by Wifey and I. We're gonna go camping one of these days. We'll work the kinks out. What was I gonna say? Other than subscribe to the channel. Definitely grab you some Coco Mojo on my website. Give it a try. Organic. It's got some like crazy mushrooms in it. It's supposed to be good for the immune system, and it's low in sugar, which is great. You don't want all that sugar. Got a little snowage on here. And while you're at it, grab yourself a Johnny Taco mug on the website. I got black and I got green. So, you know, a mug, hot chocolate, maybe a t-shirt too, jacket. Just saying. Just saying. I gotta go check on the camper. Make sure it's not catching on fire because I have everything closed up in there. It's a very small area. Could be burning down right now. Hopefully not. But I'm gonna turn the camera off, get this fire going real nice, enjoy this hot chocolate, enjoy the sunset that I have left here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Today did not go as planned. I was planning on getting on this meadow up there, but you know what? I made the smart decision, turned back because the ice was gnarly. Even coming back down to get to this spot, I slid at least 5 or 6 times, and I was going very, very slow. Sketchy. Not fun. Not gonna push when there's crazy slippery ice. Not worth it. I'm gonna let you guys go here. Hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. Wasn't what I expected, but most adventures never go as planned, and that's what makes them fun.
A campfire in the snow is a must. It keeps you warm and adds to the whole experience. If you want to get one for your own trip, check out the link in the description for this great pop-up fire pit.
Still here, and I have everything packed up besides the diesel heater, of course. I'm actually packing up the fire pit, which, and the reason why I'm packing up is because it's starting to snow. These things are awesome, not sponsored, but yeah, check them out. Not sure if it's on my website, maybe I'll add it. If it's not on there, just send me an email or something. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's coming down very, very lightly. Everything's packed up. I'm gonna get up there and
It's 27 degrees out here. We're gonna see how warm it gets up top with the diesel heater going. Don't have a tripod in here, so we're doing the best that we can. But it's 55. Is it gonna focus? That was a slow focus. Camera's probably cold. So it's 55. I put this halfway in the back of the camper, so it's about 65 close to the vent here, but I'll take 55 when it's 20 something outside all day. So I don't film a lot inside of the camper, but the nightly routine is to put on a different pair of socks so they're dry. I'm gonna double up on the long johns. I've been doing it. I did it the last trip the other night. Double up on this. Take this jacket off because it gets hot in here with the diesel heater. And that is about it. Leave the gloves in here if I need them. By the way, if you need some good thermals, these are just military surplus. You can get them on, I buy them on eBay. They're pretty inexpensive and they work really good. Don't show you guys the inside of the camper because you can see how dirty it is, but I use the truck. But anyways, I'll show you guys the kind of setup. So when I change, I have this storage cabinet down here, and then I have the 80/20 aluminum here. So I can actually, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm standing. Can you guys see? I'm actually standing up in here. So I could change like that, or I kind of sit right here and I can change that way. And then I use my sink here. It's kind of like a laundry basket. So you kind of sit there and hopefully air dry a little bit through the night. You got the diesel heater hose coming through. Got it hooked up there. Car keys. Little 9. Keep the gloves here. See, we're looking at about 53. It's not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. This goes down here. See if I can get it. Next to the carbon monoxide detector. Alright, let me get up here. The 5-foot bed, it's enough for 2 people. Pretty spacious. We got a double blankie Daisy up here. Here she is, nice and toasty, ready for bed. Yeah, she doesn't get any naps on these trips, so she's always tired by the end of the day and tired when we get home. But she's happy. You happy, buddy? You sleepy? Oh man. Yeah, she's ready for bed. We love you, buddy. We love you. Yeah. Make sure to put the blanket underneath your bed there. So, if you have a topo topper, then you know you have these metal panels underneath, which are super cold. So what I've done, I put a yoga mat underneath me, and it makes a big difference. Another thing we do, you can get these sleeping bags on my website, but a mummy bag, right, these are 20-degree bags. A mummy bag is not comfortable. So what I do is I use 2. So I got one on one foot and one on the other foot. So I can move around as much as I want. And then I pretty much just use this one and I cover myself up. So the left one I lay on, it's on my back. And then the one on my right foot, it's like a nice quilt. Nice quilt. So if I want to hang out in here, what I do is I use the strut, which probably isn't good for the strut, but I just put my pillow up and I kind of lean back against the strut. Yeah, so here we are. Oh,
There we go. So we're in here, and it's about 60 degrees. It's starting to snow outside. It's 20 something outside, 60 degrees in the camper. Diesel heater is a game changer. It's about 8:15. Gonna do a little bit of reading here. I'm going to go on another adventure. I'm gonna go check out an old cabin. There shouldn't be any snow there either. Gonna go check out the cabin, and then we're gonna head to one of my favorite places in California. I'm super excited. We'll have some lunch there. So stay tuned for next week's video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace out.
As I fell asleep, I could hear the snow softly falling on the camper. But when I woke up, I had a small problem.
We're frozen in here this morning.
From the deserts to the mountains, I've been exploring for the past 2 days, but the adventure isn't over yet. We've seen some beautiful places and had to turn around once we got in the snow because the ice was just too slippery.
I can't even step on it without sliding, but look at this.
Today's adventure would start with more ice.
We have made it to one of my favorite places in California.
Let the adventure begin.
Only been asleep about an hour and a half, and the sound of the snow is the loudest snow I've ever had. It is dumping. It looks like we've already got at least 1.5 to 2 inches within an hour, hour and a half. Check it out. It's coming down. It's coming down good. We'll see what tomorrow morning looks like. Wow.
Waking up to fresh snow is something special. Growing up in California, I didn't see it often, so every chance I get to be in it feels exciting. There's just something about that crisp air, the quiet, and the untouched snow that makes every trip a good time. The sounds of the birds chirping in the morning, nothing beats it. It's the best alarm clock. A reminder that a new day is here, and it's time to get outside and enjoy it.
We were frozen in here this morning. So a little diesel heater heat for the rescue.
This side's good. It's boot weather. Looks like we got a few inches. Get these boots on. Go start the truck so I can put Daisy inside. Go check out the winter wonderland. It's a chilly morning. Chilly morning in the mountains. We're at about 7,000 feet elevation. My truck's saying it's 15 degrees. It might be closer to 20 degrees. But it's definitely cold. So we're getting the truck started here. Get some warmth. Warm everything up so I can throw Daisy in the back. I'm gonna do a little bit more reading here until the sun comes up because I really want to capture this area. I'm sure it looks beautiful with the fresh blanket of snow on the ground. Well, it's a chilly morning this morning, but it's absolutely beautiful. The sun's coming up. My nose is going numb. I set the thermometer that I have inside the camper outside the truck so I can get an accurate reading. So I feel like my truck reads colder than it is, but if my truck is right and it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit, that means it's around -10 degrees Celsius, which is pretty cold. I got the diesel heater blasting on the lower level now to get rid of the ice. Thank God the diesel heater ran all night with no issues. And it kept it around 50, I'd say around 55, probably this morning, maybe 50, because it was colder. But yeah, packing up camp should be easy. Just got to throw the diesel heater in the back and put the trash bag in the back, and then we'll be on our way. I got another adventure planned for today. It should be awesome. We're gonna check out a brand new wilderness area, brand new BLM trails, and go check out MacGyver's cabin, if I'm recalling the name correctly. Should be pretty awesome. So stick around. Hope you guys enjoy another video. See here, we got about 3 to 4 inches. Focus is all crazy, but yeah, it came up to about my knuckle here, which it's up a few inches. 3 inches mostly, 4 inches in some spots, but I'll stick with 3 inches, which that's what weather.com forecasted was 3 inches. So I was inside the truck using the GoPro earlier because my camera battery here was exhausted from the cold. So chilly morning, hands are getting cold. We're gonna pack up here pretty soon. I'm gonna hang out in the truck for a bit, wait for some sun, throw the drone up so I can really capture this area. It's absolutely beautiful out here.
The snow-covered mountains looked amazing from camp. Peaks that were bare yesterday were now covered in white. It was cold, but I didn't mind. I was enjoying every second of the view. With the ice on my tent, there was some work that had to be done before I could close up the camper.
It is a beautiful morning, and this fresh powder is super grippy, which is nice. Yeah, so you guys can see I still got the snow on the hood, so you guys can't really see in front of you, but we're gonna cruise out of here, get out of the snow, air up the tires, hit the highway, and then head towards the trail we're gonna explore today. Should be a lot of fun. Really enjoying this warm truck. So is Daisy. Yeah, she's I don't know if you guys can see her, maybe not. But it's beautiful out here. What a great way to start the day. So maybe you guys can help me out here. I just saw something run across the road and it was black. It had 4 legs. It looked like a bobcat, but it was dark. It was like dark gray or black. And I think I saw one yesterday running on the side of a mountain. I was like, what the heck is that? But I just saw it. It was maybe like, I don't know, this high. Like a little bobcat, but it was black. I don't know, was it a wolf? No idea. Comment below if you know what it may have been. Pretty curious. Pretty crazy. None of this had snow when I came up here yesterday. Now this whole entire valley is covered in snow. It's crazy. We're gonna get out of the snow, drop down into lower elevation, air up the tires, and get to the trailhead for the next adventure today. This is the first on the channel. She likes to watch outside every now and then. She's not cold, but she's shaking. She gets excited about exploring the outdoors. If you guys have made it this far, you're not subscribed to the channel, click subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Alright, so we were gonna go check out this cabin. However, I'm thinking I'm gonna save it for another day because it's now snowing, 36 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I'm honestly trying to get out of the cold weather and snow. So we're gonna go head over to one of my favorite places ever, and I just checked the weather and it's like 46 or 47 over there. Seems like the best plan. The snow is beautiful, but we're actually heading through this deserty area now with a bunch of Joshua trees. It's pretty beautiful. Pretty cool change of scenery from being up in the mountains with the snow to now heading towards the desert. We're gonna head to an even more deserted looking place. You guys will see shortly. We're gonna go air down the tires and then head towards there, cook some food. It's gonna be a good time. See you guys there. We have made it to one of my favorite places in California, the Trona Pinnacles. Do I seem excited? I'm pretty excited. It's always exciting coming here because there's really nothing like it, I want to say, in any other state. Definitely nothing like this in California. Maybe Mono Lake, those tufas over there, but love this place. Gonna go check it out, hang out, airing down the tires using the Morphlate. Use my code Johnny Taco. There's a link in the description. Try out Morphlate for yourself, you won't regret it. And I'll see you guys at the Pinnacles. Let's go.
In the late 1800s, John and Dennis Searles mined borax near the Searles Lake. To transport it, they created wagon routes, one passing west of the Trona Pinnacles and another through Salt Wells Canyon. Both routes met at Garden City before heading to Mojave. These paths were key in moving borax from the remote desert to the market, shaping the region's history.
So some of you guys are probably wondering why I air down for such a short drive, and then second, a drive that a lot of cars could probably do, Subarus, probably even the Camry or Corolla. But it's because it's pretty washboard, pretty rough. You could probably see the camera shaking. But I air down because it makes the ride just a little bit better. I actually went down to about 19, which is better than what I usually run on the road. Pinnacles are right in front of me. It's nice to be back. Got a little bit of rain clouds out there, but just have to wait and see what the weather brings. Let's keep going.
Trona Pinnacles are one of the most interesting geological features in California, and that's exactly why I keep coming back. These towering tufa formations rising from the desert floor look like something from another world. Formed thousands of years ago in an ancient lake, they stand as a reminder of the ever-changing landscape. No matter how many times I visit, the unique shapes, the quiet desert, and the history in these rocks make it a place worth returning to again and again.
Well, we made it to one of my favorite places ever, the Trona Pinnacles. The weather is about 50 degrees, it's overcast, but there's no wind, which is awesome. The Trona Pinnacles, when I first started coming here, I always camp like on this side when you first come in, like towards that entrance. There's other ways you can come in, but yeah, but when I camped here with 395 Junkie and Greg from Trail Newbie and Fly Fisher, we explored back other places. So it opened my eyes to how much there is to explore out here, and there's just a lot more than just a dozen camp spots that are over here. It really goes back far, and it's if you've never been here, gotta come check it out. It's only about a 20-minute drive off the highway also, which is cool. If you don't have four-wheel drive, you don't need it. Two-wheel drive, maybe a Subaru, Camry, you'll make it out here. I'm gonna set up the awning just in case it starts raining. But I am gonna go on a little walk with Daisy because she's been in the car for the last few hours and she needs to go run around. So we're gonna go do that. Set up the awning, the Scotty, and make some of what I'm known best for. We're gonna give it a try on the Scotty.
On Mars, Daisy. Do you smell aliens? Are there Bigfoots on Mars? What do you think?
We're walking to it, buddy. Is that moon dust? What is it, Daisy? Oh, you found a little piece of bread, didn't you? Wow. Quite the scavenger there, buddy. Quite the scavenger. Yeah. You're doing the happy walk right now with the tail kind of wagging. Are you following me? I'm gonna get you, though. I'm gonna get you. Are you gonna run on Mars? Run, Daisy. Run, 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 run. Woo, look at those. Look at that galloping. This is we've been here a couple times before, buddy. Yeah, we've been here before. We've camped here a few times, me and you. Last time there was a fox running around at night. Do you remember that? Were you here for that? I don't recall. This mud is nice and soft on your feet there, isn't it, buddy? Where are you going? Let's just watch what she does. It's a cliff right here. See where she goes. We're just gonna let the camera run. We're watching you, buddy. You are now on the big screen there, Daisy. Are you gonna go walk? Go explore. Go get the birdies. Go get the birdies, Daisy. There she goes. Just like that. Little hot dogs exploring Trona Pinnacles. Hope she tripped. Isn't she just the cutest? I mean, look at her with her jacket on. Yeah, you got your heart jacket on. Yeah. Yeah. You're a hungry dog too, aren't you, Daisy? Oh, are you gonna climb down it? You got it. You got it. Go. 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 Look at that. 4 low. 4 low. Weenie just went in 4 low. Dang, Daisy. Where does she think she's going? This dog, I swear, she makes me laugh so much. She's the best. You guys wanted to see more of Daisy. Here she is. If you're getting bored, just click away. Let's see if she'll run back up the hill. Daisy, come on. Come on, run. Run. Run up. Run up the hill. Watch your little legs go. Run up. Come on. Look how fast her legs are going. Come on, run. Run, run, run. Wow, that was impressive, dude. Impressive. You're quite the runner there, buddy. What do you think? You're gonna make some food now, buddy. She's following me. You see that, you guys? There she is. Oh, that was a good run. I just caught on camera. You see how she got all excited? Well, the camper definitely still has some moisture in it. So I'm gonna open up the side window here and then pop open the top, open the windows up, and let everything air out. Now I already have the awning up, which is not ideal for opening the camper, but I've done it before. It's probably not good on the camper, but let's see if I can do it again. There we go. Oh yeah. It is all wet. All wet. And it might start raining. So, yeah, we'll see though. Well, this is the moment of truth. I want to try cooking ramen. on the scuttle. So we're gonna give it a try, and it's definitely starting to rain, so at least I got the awning up. We're gonna make some dang good food. So this is the first here. I put some oil, put some water, turn up the heat. I'm gonna put ramen on here. A little more water. Just gotta give it a try. High heat. So we're gonna add some potatoes, some onions, and some of this turkey sausage. Make it a little more hearty. It should be pretty delicious. And then for dessert, we're finally gonna cook up this plantain. It's gonna be awesome. Quick update. The ramen seems to be cooking. I'm gonna pull it off. That way I can cook down these potatoes. Officially raining. Ooh. Potatoes are cooked down enough. Yeah, so the verdict is noodles on a scuttle. It works. It's sticking a lot, but it's still good. We're gonna get these off of here so we can cook these plantains. All right. Well, it's the moment of truth. All right. Turn this off. All right. Some hot sauce would be good on this.
I'm telling you guys, the past few trips, some of the best cooking I've ever done. This is a fantastic meal. Avocado, turkey kielbasa sausage, ramen, potatoes, cilantro, onions. I want to grab that hot sauce.
Well, it is nice to have a warm meal. Whoa, that was way too much. Light drizzle, warm meal, pretty good combo. But I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna cook up those plantains. I'll put in some shots of those all cooked up. And I'm gonna end the video here. It's been a fun 3-day adventure, a couple nights camping. I know you saw this over the span of a few weeks, but maybe later I'll put them all together into a video and drop it on a Wednesday or something. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you guys. Enjoy some ramen for me.
As promised. Isn't that beautiful? There they are. There they are. That's dessert.